Righto, take two. These GoPros are bloody ridiculous, turning off by themselves. So I was just saying, I had a bit of a sort of shitty night's sleep, to be honest. Stirring by about 3 AM. I was almost contemplating going out for an early morning ride like I did last Sunday, and then sort of continue to work, but then I thought, well, it's not actually a Sunday, it's still a weekday, but the roads aren't going to be as quiet, and I'm still going to have to encounter traffic from a different angle on the way into work. So I thought, nah, bugger it. We went for a 32-kilometre cycling ride last night, all the way down to Glenelg and back. Rode a little bit on some of the roads, like the Esplanade, rode on some of the trails, cycling trails, shared paths, pretty much all sealed stuff. Jesus, someone didn't see the roundabout coming. How could you not? Oh, what a cracker of a day. A few baities out there. Yeah, it's Are You OK Day today, which is all about saying, hey, how you going? In regards to mental health. A lot of people throwing away in these bins. Really? It's not really a, you know, binny kind of item, is it? Around here. People are just fucking idiots, aren't they? Yeah, so just on a commute to work, basically, taking Hitler the 500 out, and just going to take the scenic route as I normally do. We'll have a bit of a chat. What I've got to do though is basically sort of talk to you when I'm riding slow or sort of stopped. So because I've got wind coming through the camera here and there, I'm not running any external microphone at the moment. So yeah, we might lose track of conversations, but I'll try and edit it in, and yeah, see how we go. Anywho, and she's going to be 24 today, I think. So yeah, I think by the time I leave work, I'll be wearing summer gloves, and I'll probably take the liner out of the jacket. We'll see how we go. This army jacket, you know, does add another layer of warmth, so I might get a bit warm with that on. But I do have a shirt that I bought, which is a lot thinner, and it's in the camo British military police theme. So I can always stick that over the top of my jacket. But I won't be riding without a proper motorcycle jacket underneath. Why would you not, if you've got one? Can't understand these people who go riding around in bloody shorts and t-shirt, singlets and whatever. But a dress for the slide, not the ride. Just never know when your number's up, mate. It's your turn to slide. Yes, I was riding along this track here last night. I've really got to get myself a decent headlight on the push bike. Yeah, so I was saying I really need to get a decent headlight on the push bike, because that track is not illuminated and it was dark as hell. Go and check out Merino, shall we? Yes, I really like the idea of riding the push bike at night. Actually, it's quite nice. And it's good that you can sort of then ride a little bit on the road. You haven't got all the traffic to deal with, especially along the Esplanade. How's the angle of this car park? Yeah, so this is Merino Rocks. You got a cafe over there, and bit of a walking trail still going along here. Goes from Hallett Cove all the way down to basically Kingston Park these days, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it'd be nice to ride down there, but it's not too good. It would report my registration. Bloody steep around here, mate. Yeah, so I sort of rode in through some of these back streets here last night on my way to Glenelg and the Pushy. We're going to know that, dude. Yeah, that's that guy. Me and him had a chat the other day. Yeah, I rode through this park as well. Bit of a shortcut. I went along here. Basically came through here, so this part here there's like a Barton Gully. I thought it was called something else, but yeah, there's a bit of a gravel track, some steps so to go through. I did get it on the GoPro, but when it's dark, mate, the GoPro doesn't really show too much, so even with the low light business on. Yeah, so if you want to see what I do on the mountain bike, you can go to my other channel. I'll stick a link in. It's called Get Fit Or Die Tryin. Anyone in here today? Nope. This is basically Kingston Park, caravan park. Oh, they've chucked in another chair. That's new. That wasn't there the other day. I'd ride up there and get a bloody photo of the bike. Yeah. G'day, mate. Good. That chair's new, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't there the other day. I parked my bike up there and got a photo.
That's good.
Yeah.
Looks lovely.
Nice down here. Beautiful day for it.
It's a beautiful view.
Yeah, love it. See you, mate. Yeah, there you go. So on the way back, I come through here. There's a little track that runs down there. I don't know if you can see. I'm not sure how the camera angle is showing things up at the moment. But yeah, dark as a dog's guts. So I really want to get a decent headlight on the mountain bike and do some night riding. Quite enjoy it. That way I can ride this thing during the day and ride the mountain bike at night, or vice versa. I went along that jetty there, and then that's the Brighton jetty, then I went down to Glenelg jetty. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, like I said, if you want to check out the mountain bike business that I get up to, or the trails I go and whatnot, Get Fit Or Die Tryin. I'll stick the link in the description and you can suss it out. This is the other one, Pine Gully. I came down here as well and I rode down this little trail. Yeah, this trail here, this gravel trail, goes down into some gully and it comes out at bloody Myrtle Street or Myrtle Road, and then you come down these, over here there's like a bloody switchback ramp set up, very steep, and you can go down to the car park and ride along there. But yeah, bloody good. They put pictures of cigarette butts on the sign, so you don't want cigarette butts on the ground, but you put a sign that shows the stinking filthy cigarette butts on the sign. Yeah, she's warming up a bit, you can feel that. Yeah, so these handlebars too, I've got to keep going on about them, but that ride I did last Sunday, it was almost 9 hours on and off the bike, and very, very comfortable. Yeah, there was no back issues, no neck issues, anything like that. You know, whereas with the original bars, I would get probably even just after about an hour, especially in the cooler weather, I'd get a twinge just sort of in the middle of my neck, below, I was sort of, yeah, around the right shoulder blade. Anyway, here we go, we've got a little bit of traffic to encounter, and then we'll go back along the beach. But yeah, they keep you a lot more upright, and although this bike isn't really designed for standing up on and riding, you know, when you do need to, just to go over these kind of speed humps or whatever, it feels a lot easier. but you know, when you go riding off-road or on the dirt roads with the potholes and that, you can't really sort of ride standing up like you would on an adventure bike, you know, because the foot pegs are too far forward and the tank's too wide. So you just got to sit down and go a bit slower. I mean, you can squat and whatever, but you know, here and there, but you don't have a lot of suspension travel. I think it's only about 80mm on the front, probably about the same on the back. Yeah, so I came down into this road here, and it, right straight through there where you can see that light post, there's this bloody series of switchbacks. Takes it down to the car park, down to basically bloody water level, sea level. Really steep, but at least they weren't steps. Yeah, so I was thinking one of these days I wouldn't mind doing a push bike ride in the evening when it's a bit more light, daylight saving, and just, you know, ride all the way down to Semaphore Jetty and just sort of do all the jetties. Probably end up being a 60k ride though, or more. It was 30k's to bloody got Elgin back last night, so there was nowhere near the amount of cars you got on here at the moment, and petrol fumes and all that sort of stuff. I don't know how road riders can put up with that stuff. Well, I guess when you make it easy for yourself, riding those featherweight bloody bicycles with your pizza cutting tyres, 60 psi or more, whatever pressure you're running them, aerodynamic bloody lycra and your shaved legs and your fancy helmet and all that, it's bloody easy to do that sort of distance. Doing it on a mountain bike, well, it's a bit harder, but all I did last night was pump up my tyres to 40 psi, and geez, the bike bloody flew. I was riding in you know, top gear for most of the time, at least half the time, pedaling along, and you know, yeah, so big concrete nut, hey? Fucking keep your visor open, mate. Get all sorts of shit in there, bugs and whatnot. That's the only problem with this time of year. Don't keep your visor closed, you get bugs and all sorts of shit in your helmet. But it's nice to get that cool breeze, you know. I mean, I probably could wear an open face on the way to work doing this kind of riding, but I do like to, you know, head into the hills after work, and I just figure if I've got a full face helmet, why not bloody wear it? It's safer. But you do get some nice sights this time of year. Ladies running around in next to nothing. Yeah. Not too breezy today, so hopefully audio isn't too shitty. So I went and bought some oil yesterday from Super Cheap. I think it was about 52 bucks for 4 litres of Penrite 1550 I think it is, 15W50 full mineral oil. So you know, don't think you should go and use bloody car oil. It's not the same. If you use car oil in your motorbike, you find your clutch might slip a bit. I reckon that's what happened to me once. I had a Suzuki VX800, Suzuki VX800, and yeah, the clutch would slip, and I reckon I just put in good old motor oil from an engine, from a car, you know, thinking, oh, that'll be alright. But you know, what you got to understand is the whole gearbox, engine and clutch needs to all use the same oil, generally, in most modern motorcycles anyway. These coffee vans are popular these days. Rival Brothers. Yeah, so I'll do an oil change at around about 6,000. Just under 600 k's left before I change my oil. Bought my filter the other day. Got that at the same time as I did my crash bar. That's the problem with this country. Everybody's too cautious in the way that they negotiate traffic at intersections. You know, if you ride around in Bali, they just seize the moment. They just go. And everybody knows that, and everybody does the same thing, and everybody just gets on with it. None of this wait for 10 minutes for all the cars to come past. You just get in the traffic, they slow down, let you in. I might have to do a little bit of this, because I think I'm running late. I don't normally like riding in traffic, but I'm running late. I did too much sightseeing this morning. First time lane filtering. Yeah, got a couple of big mirrors up here, mate. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through. Just going to be a tad difficult. Oh my god, that car looks so silly. That looks so silly. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through too much up here. They've really squeezed the lanes in a lot. Cycling lane plus this right turn lane, it's very narrow. Quarter of an hour to get to work, so plenty of time. Yeah, that just looks silly. It evokes thoughts of silliness to me. Yeah, these bars plus the mirrors gotta be close to 900mm wide. They're 840 on the bars.